Hi everyone, good morning to all of you. So here what you seeing that this picture, you can see the blue colored flowers, very attracting. So why I have taken this picture and these flowers means this plant is very specialty in this universe. So when you compare with the other plants, so other plants will develop the flowers within weeks, days, months. But this plant, what you seeing that pink flowers plant, this pink flower plant will develop flowers every once 12 years. So 12 years once it develop the flowers. So previously scientists are noted 2006. So when you count the 2006 to 12 years, it comes to 2018. Again, already 2018 is gone. So now forthcoming 12 years, that is what 2030. So we can see development of the flowers regarding to this plant 2030. So can you guess this pink flowers plant is what? What is the common name? What is the scientific name? Let us know that. This pink flowers plant is Neelakuranji. So the scientific name is what? Strobilanthus kunthiana. Why I am taken? Why? Because it has the specialty to develop. This plant have capacity to develop every 12 years once. That is the specialty. So mainly these plants are grown in our India, mainly Kerala, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. You can see that blue stretches in mainly in the month of uh, that is September, October, November. In these months only, this plant will develop flowers every once 12 years. So this is the specialty of this flower. So that I have taken. Let us go to that. What is the main changes for developing every 12 years after flowers for this plant means what the two important aspects you have to keep in your mind. Plants follow the light intensity and a dark mode. So in their life cycle they may face two conditions, light phase and dark phase. So the property of responding to light intensity, that is cycle, so that is called photoperiodism. So it is the most important. So another one is the a hormone which is present in this plant, that is florigen. This is also should help to develop the flowers every 12 years once. So these are the two important aspects you have to remember. One is the photoperiodism, రెండోది ఏది అంటే జనరల్గా ఫ్లోరిజన్ అనేటువంటి హార్మోన్. ఈ రెండు కూడా ఈ ప్లాంట్ని ఎవరీ 12 ఇయర్స్ వన్స్కి ఫ్లవర్ని డెవలప్మెంట్ అయ్యే విధంగా చేస్తుంది అని మీరు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. సో నెక్స్ట్ దర్ ఇస్ ఎ క్వశ్చన్, ఇన్ విచ్ ఇయర్ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు బి సీ అబౌట్ దిస్ ప్లాంట్ ఫ్లవర్స్ మీన్స్ 2030. Hi, good morning students. So today we are going to know that about a most important flower plant. So this plant flowers have speciality in blooming by those flowers. So actually flowers will blossom within days, weeks, months, but this one of the important plant flower, that is Neelakuranji, Strobilanthus kunthiana. The scientific name is what? Strobilanthus kunthiana. This plant flower have speciality to blossom. So this plant flower will take nearly 12 years. So every 12 years once this plant flowers are developed. So for every 12 years after. So previous, actually scientists have given information 2006, then 2018, and in forthcoming when these flowers are developed from this plant means 2030. So we can see these plant flowers in 2030 in Kerala, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. So in these states only these plants we can see. So what is the speciality of this plant? So this plant have the capacity to develop flowers every 12 years once. That much time they take. Actually in our surrounding the plants flowers will develop flowers, plants develop generally weeks, months, years, but it will to develop the flowers it takes nearly 12 years. 12 years. So every 12 years it will take to develop the flowers. Already I said in previous when it developed this plant Neelakuranji, the scientific name of Strobilanthus kunthiana, developed flowers in previous year 2006, then after 2018, and then in forthcoming year 2030. So now why it has more days or more years for the development of the flowers? So the main reason is let us go to the about detail. So here there is a question: why does the Kuranji flower only once in 12 years? So the Kuranji plant will flower 12 years once. Why does? So we know that the main important characteristic feature, we know that plants may respond to the light. So some plants need more sunlight for development. So some plants require less light for development flowers. So the property of responding to light. So in this, that is we can see that the response of a plant to this aspect of light is called photoperiodism. So plants usually may flower or develop the flowers by the following a property is photoperiodism. Photo means light, periodism means particular time they require light for development of the plant. So the response of a plant to this aspect of a light is called photoperiodism. So because of only due to photoperiodism, this plant flower every 12 years once. So the main, so and also other certain environmental conditions also there. The main important aspect to flower every 12 years once this plant means that is photoperiodism. What is photoperiodism means? Already I said the responding of a plant to a light intensity light is called photoperiodism. Certain other environmental characteristics also follow for the flowering. So temperature, the duration of the light, the dark periods within 24-hour cycle are the two important environmental factors that influence the initiation of the flower. So here mainly temperature and duration of light and dark periods, already I said photoperiodism, responding to 24-hour cycle, 24 hours cycle. So when you go to about when appropriate photoperiod is given to a plant that has attained the ripe to flower condition. So when the light intensity or light appropriate is there, so the metabolism is altered. So inside the plant, the metabolic activity will be changed. This results in the formation of flower stimulus, which may be a hormone is called florigen. So for the flowering, when the light is focuses are absorbed by the plant, immediately in that a chemical will be stimulate, that is a hormone florigen. This is also most important. Florigen helps to flowering. So when this flower stimulus is translocated to the shoot apex, the vegetative shoot apex is transferred into reproductive shoot apex. So this hormone, that is what the florigen, whenever it is transported to the shoot apex, for example, this is the plant. So here this is the bottom, this is the upper part. So when the florigen or the hormone, if it is transported to shoot apex, so apical part of the stem, immediately what happen, the terminal part of the shoot or stem is converted into reproductive shoot apex. Then it will develop the flower primordia. Then from the flower primordia, flower will be developed. So in natural condition, the period taken to attain the ripe to flower condition, the period taken to obtain appropriate photoperiodum differ widely among different plant species. Kuranji, Strobilanthus kunthiana needs a period of, so this is when we compare all the, so it take 12 years for having to be subjected to a cycle to conduct for the flowering. So mainly you have to keep in your mind two things here. There will be a hormone responsible to development of the flower primordia, from which flower will be developed. In the same way, it exposing of light within 24-hour cycle, that is photoperiodism. Both are should help to development of the flowers of this plant Neelakuranji or Strobilanthus kunthiana. So once I have a glance